Your previous albums, Clean and Color Theory, were, I would say, fairly universally loved by critics and fans alike. I know I'm a big fan myself. Is there pressure to keep raising the bar? And if so, how did that influence your new album?
I don't know. I don't think there's pressure to keep raising the bar. I think that I still write the same as I did before I was even, recording music, when I was just writing completely for myself. But I do feel like every album is a chance to like explore new things, not necessarily make a bigger hit or make of course I always want to make a better record, but it's more just getting another chance to like explore ideas that you didn't get to explore last time, and kind of take the themes that you've written about on the new stuff and do something different with them. It's just kind of like an exciting chance to like explore basically.
The new album is called Sometimes Forever, and we'll finally get to sink our teeth into it June 24th. You talked about writing a moment ago. You've said in the past you have no interest in writing with a co-writer. What is it about the solo process you like the most?
Um, I mean, it's like it's too many cooks in the kitchen, I think. There's something very satisfying about figuring something out on your own. I'm a very reserved and private person when it comes to like my writing process and emotional stuff and everything that goes into that. So I'm definitely not the type of person that if I was sitting co-writing with someone would want to share some idea that I have that I'm unsure about. I would just end up kind of falling back and letting someone else do it. And also, if I have a good idea, I don't really want anyone else taking it in their own direction. So I don't know. It's for some people. Some people love it. Me personally, it just sounds miserable.
It's been so cool to watch your growth as an artist and just your evolution in general, especially over the last couple of years. I remember seeing a clip of you performing at a Bernie Sanders rally in 2020. That was awesome. And then very recently, you performed on The Tonight Show. What is it like singing in front of, I mean, you know, with a Bernie rally, tens of thousands of people, but on The Tonight Show, you've got millions of people all around the world watching you and enjoying your music. That has to be immensely satisfying for you.
Um, it is. It definitely is. I mean, it's great. Like I feel like certain things, like like something like certain late night shows and doing something like the Bernie rally, they have a sense of accomplishment with them, of course, and and there's obviously a lot of like you want that to be great, but also it's it's just like any other show. The more people there are, like the less intimate it is, which in some ways relieves a little bit of like nerves. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of when you're doing it every night, it just kind of becomes routine. And I'll pick it apart the same way I'll pick apart any other show, I guess. If I feel like I had something that I did wrong or, whatever. And I think that that's just kind of human nature to like always be striving, for bigger and bigger and never I try to take more time to be satisfied something that should be fulfilling. I try not to move past it too fast.
Speaking of performing, you have a huge tour later this year in Europe, which is kind of a homecoming for you because you were actually born in Switzerland. I don't know if a lot of people know that.
I was, yes.
Do you still have relatives there? Are you like kind of planning a bit of maybe a family reunion later this year?
No, no. I mean, I'm not Swiss at all. My parents are from Wyoming and Texas. So my dad works in science, so he was over there for science stuff. But we have family friends over there. I don't think we're going to Switzerland, or at least not Zurich, which is where I was born. Uh, but yeah, I was only there from birth to age like 1.5 before I moved to Nashville. So I have a personal connection to it, but I don't have a ton of like relatives or anything out there.
All right, awesome. Well, regardless, it sounds like it's going to be a pretty cool 2022 for you. That's awesome. Thanks so much for
Yeah.
chatting today.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
Soccer Mommy's new album, Sometimes Forever, the third studio album, is due out June 24th.